So I'm showing today the setup, or the fishing setup for my 2013 Yamaha Waverunner. I've made up a cooler that fits to the back of the Waverunner, and which is surrounded by 4 rod holders. PVC goes around the cooler. It's fixed on at the back there with 2 straps, which go to the tow hooks at the bottom there. And there's also a stainless steel tensioning device which goes at the front of the esky there on the cooler, and that holds it all really firmly in place. There's no movement in that cooler at all. If you grab that cooler and shake it, you're moving the whole vessel really. So it's pretty inexpensive setup. The cooler itself costs a few bucks, but the rest of it is really just PVC pipe and your own handiwork. PVC pipe is pretty good and flexible to work with. It's strong, relatively strong. It's cheap. It's and you can chop it and saw it and add bits in and do whatever you want to do, which makes it a really flexible material to work with. So this is an Esky brand cooler. We generically refer to coolers in Australia as Eskies because it was one of the first brands, I guess. So I specifically bought this particular Esky for the purpose of modifying it to use for a fishing setup. But modified those corner the rubber bumpers there, removed bits out of those so that the PVC pipe sits a little bit flatter around the Esky, and it's a pretty strong setup. You can push down on it. There's little brackets underneath, and there's not really much movement. So it's got a padded seat on the top, which you can remove, and there's also a cutting board, or fishing cutting board underneath. That's part of an accessory pack that I bought for this particular cooler or Esky. So then when you have a look inside, it's pretty well set up. It's got, when you open the lid, it's actually got a movement activated LED light there, which is pretty handy at night. It's battery operated. It's pretty bright at night. It's got an ice block separator there, so you can have 2 compartments, and it's got a stainless steel rack there to suspend your food from. So all in all, it's a pretty good cooler, and it's a pretty good setup. On the bottom, I've also added some door wedges, super glued those to the bottom, and that's to keep the cooler level at the back of the jet ski, because the back of the jet ski slopes downwards, so that works pretty well to keep that all level. Thanks for watching.